Hey, I just Venmo'd you for rent.
Nice. Now I can instantly spend it whether I'm checking out online with Venmo or using a Venmo debit card.
Say more.
More exactly. Because the more you do with Venmo, the more you get. Like earning up to 5% cash back with Venmo Stash on a bundle of brands.
So, order more pizza.
The math demands it.
Get the Venmo debit card.
Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms. Venmo checkout not available at all merchants. Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
In terms of the situation as it relates to Iran, right? So President Trump announces the deal, right? The good news. But the bad news is that this is a very complicated process. And there are always going to be competing interests. So the biggest U.S. ally in all of this happens to be Israel, but President Trump is publicly rebuking Israel over its war against Hezbollah, saying Israel fighting Hezbollah too long, has been going on too long, and too many people are being killed. We'll get to that momentarily. Guess who was on The View today? And I think it was a wonderful move for him to do so. Vice President J.D. Vance. Oh, the ladies of The View, they've got so much mouth. They're so bold. But with J.D. Vance, the vice president, sitting right there, they tried, but they didn't get out of line. They weren't as bold as they always are. What's up, Whoopi and Sunny Halston and you ladies of The View? Did a cat get your tongue? And all of a sudden, with a Trump administration official there, you don't have as much to say? The vice president giving as good as he got. Of course, Whoopi going racial. We'll get to that momentarily. And so there is a lot going on at this hour. And as we mentioned the last couple of days, and we see your telephone number, your telephone calls coming in. Pretty boy Gavin Newsom says the Trump administration is investigating him. And if you believe that, I got a cheap bridge to sell you, because what he's really trying to do is stand out amongst the crowded field of Democrat names that want to run for president. A CNN commentator confirming that that's exactly what pretty boy Gavin Newsom is doing. After all, he wants to do for America what he did for California. No, thank you. We'll pass. Dominic Carter here with you, 800-848-9222. First of all, President Trump condemning Israel.
Israel's fighting Hezbollah too long, and too many people are being killed. And you don't have to knock down an apartment house every time you're looking for somebody, because there are a lot of people in those apartment houses, and they're not all Hezbollah, that I can tell you. And I suggested to Israel to let Syria take care of Hezbollah. Because to be honest with you, I think they do a better job of doing it. And I didn't like Syria. I didn't like where 2 hours before we're signing the agreement that there was an attack in Lebanon, in Beirut. It wasn't like in the southern side, and it was in Beirut. I did not like that. I let them know that. I didn't like it, not at all. But I think that Syria, he's pulled that country together amazingly quickly. He's very capable. And he's been very good for me. He's protected everything that I've asked for, he's done. And if Israel can't do the job without killing everyone else, he'll do the job. Syria will do the job.
So for right now, and again, a lot of competing interests in this. For right now, President Trump not happy with Israel. But again, keep in mind, Israel, one of our biggest allies in the country, in the world, and certainly in that region. 800-848-9222. So I told you folks, the UFC fight on the south lawn of the White House, mixed emotion. I'm not sure about it, right? But it's been a lot in terms of much ado about nothing. The fighter that won his fight and said that former First Lady Michelle Obama is a man. And it seems like that's the biggest headline that's come out of that event. Now, is it something that I wish he didn't say? Of course. Was the venue where it was said inappropriate? Of course. Is the former First Lady a man? I mean, to be honest with you folks, I can't believe we're even having this conversation. Because as I said to a good friend just the other day, if to play along with this, if she were a man, you don't think her GYN records would have leaked out a long time ago from her gynecological doctor saying something is rotten in Denmark here? I mean, so now, is she an angry sister all the time? Absolutely. But a man, I just think that's a bit much. So Rosie O'Donnell, of course, Trump critic #1, talking to TMZ.
It was disgraceful and embarrassing, and he should be ashamed of himself for doing it.
Did you hear about the fighter who called Michelle Obama a man?
Yes, and that's exactly what Trump is, and that's exactly what his fans are. Racist, homophobic, un-American.
Can you give advice to parents who are dealing with children who might be in a similar situation to your daughter?
Just do your best and love them.
And so there you have it, Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know why she hates Trump so much. I mean, I guess because in that first debate many years ago, when he was asked about his criticism of her. But I want you to also listen to this, and then I'm going to start with your telephone calls. But you know what? You know what, folks? Maybe I'll hold on the CNN sound because we see all of your calls, 800-848-9222. So I went and I got my steroid shot in the face, and next week I'm seeing a plastic surgeon because we're dealing with my face. So there's progress. Susan last night that called in. Susan, you got through to me. Susan sent me an email. Susan called. She says, Dominic, you got to take this seriously. So I hear you, Susan. I hear you.